Hi, I'm Ben from Universal Audio, and today I'm going to be showing you a couple tricks for using the UAD PurePlate plugin. Now the cool thing about PurePlate is that it's a great sounding plate reverb with really simple, easy to use controls, which allow you to dial in an awesome sounding plate reverb in basically no time at all. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So I've opened up a mixing session, and I've already inserted the UAD PurePlate on my aux return, and I've soloed up the drums, and I'm sending all of the drums into the plate. This will make it really easy for us to hear what some of these parameter changes are doing to the sound of the plate reverb. And of course I'm going to use kind of an excessive amount of reverb, but this tune actually lends itself to that reverb because there's huge spaces in the parts. Let me show you what I'm talking about. You heard what I'm talking about. This is a huge track. There's a lot of space in between each drum hit, and I want to fill that space with a really special sounding reverb. Now out of the gate, this sounds pretty good. It's a little bit long and lingering and kind of heavy, but just for fun, let's try something a little counterintuitive. I'm going to shorten up the reverb time, and then I'm going to play around with adding some pre-delay. Now what you're going to hear is as I add more pre-delay, it sounds like the walls of the room, especially on the snare drum, just sort of go further away from the drum set. Let's take a listen. So now the drums don't sound quite as swampy, but you still get a lot of size and weight and just dimension to the room. So let me play it for you one more time with no pre-delay, and then I'll add the pre-delay back in. Pretty handy trick, right? So as you can hear, the pre-delay is great for just expanding the walls around your reverb. Now the control to the left of the pre-delay is the low cut. Now what this will do is remove low-end frequencies from coming into the reverb, which will be especially obvious whenever the kick drum hits. Let's check it out. So now the reverb's reacting a lot less to those low kick drum frequencies. So next I want to see what this plate sounds like on my electric guitar for the track. So this is using the same settings that I dialed in for the drums, but in the guitar it feels, a little too sparse in a way. So I'm going to add back a little bit of reverb time, and then more importantly, I want to mess around with the tone controls. Now what's great about the PurePlate is that you get a bass knob and a treble knob. Turn them around, dial in the tone that you like, and it's pretty special. Check it out. So a little bit more reverb time, just opened up the sound, made it sound a little cloudier in a good way. And then a little more bass for some warmth, a little more high end for a little shine, and that just complements the guitar part really, really well, I feel. But now the true test of a plate reverb is how does it sound on vocals? Let's find out.
All I wanted was to give you that life we never lived.
I think we've got these settings dialed in, but, just for fun, what does it sound like with a ridiculous amount of reverb time? I don't know. Let's find out.
All I wanted was to give you that life we never lived.
And I could just go on and on forever, but I actually liked it better when I had it around 2 seconds or so. But again, you can just hear and feel the space and the warmth that this is creating around the vocal. So now let's hear what the drums, guitar, and vocal all sound like together with and without the plate.
All I wanted was to give you that life we never lived. All I wanted was to give you that life we never lived.
Well, that's a really naked sounding mix. So I think I'm gonna leave the pure plate turned on because that sounds way better with that. Yeah. So as you heard, the pure plate is just a beautiful sounding reverb. And what I really like about it is that it has simple, easy to use controls to quickly add dimension, depth, and space to your tracks. So you can learn more about this plugin at uaudio.com, or if you already own a UA interface or UAD2 hardware, you can actually demo this plugin right now for free for 14 days. Throw it on a mix and you'll never feel naked again. All right, see you next time.